Hey, how are you doing today? Welcome to another Q&A segment of the Next Evolution Athletics training series. So this isn't so much of a Q&A as it is more of a recap. So last year I did a video of my 2021 goals, and a lot of you watched it, and I explained my goals, what I was going to do, I was going to process them. Heck, they're still on the whiteboard back there. So 2021 ended and we're in 2022. So I'm going to do a recap of the goals I accomplished this year that I wrote on the board, and the things I still have to work on. So the first things first, the goals I accomplished. So I wanted to create an online coaching platform. I successfully did that in February 1st, 2021. My daughter's birthday. Cool. Yeah. So I did that February 1st, 2021, and then I wanted to create an ebook. I created an ebook. It was really fun. I created that, and it was launched January 26th. Cool. I wanted to improve my relationship building, both personal and professional, and that's a goal that I do believe will be a continuously ongoing learning process, and I've really enjoyed it, and I've really put forth an effort to build a better community at the gym, and try to reach out and contact more coaches and build a better community with them. And that's just something that'll be continued going forward in 2022, and probably for the rest of my life, to be completely honest. I actively wanted to contact more pros in my industry, and I've been doing that, and it's been super helpful. Heck, I even did my first podcast this year, and that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. If you haven't checked it out, check out the Strong John Fitness podcast. John and I had a little chat about training and how things are going and stuff like that, and it was a pretty cool experience. I really enjoyed that. Now, those are the goals that I accomplished. I mean, out of 10, that's not a lot. But when I set 10 goals, I knew that it was going to be very difficult to accomplish all 10 goals in 2021. I was really hoping to accomplish 50%, and I think I got close to 50% because a lot of the goals didn't have a dead timeline. Now, some of the ones did, and I did not accomplish those goals. But again, with extenuating circumstances, with open and shut, with the gyms and coaching and things like that, as well as being a relatively new father and a ton of other things, I didn't accomplish all my goals, but I still tried. So the goals that are currently in progress are my personal fitness and nutrition. Last year, I made a goal. I wanted to be below 200 pounds for my 40th birthday. I haven't been below 200 pounds since 2008 or 9. And I really wanted to accomplish that. And on my 40th birthday, I was 198 pounds. Super proud of that. It was a very slow process. I really wanted to take the time and do the process right, but that was the goal. Okay. So I accomplished it. I was super, super happy about it. And I really put an emphasis on my personal health and nutrition this year. And up till about 2-3 months ago, it was a pretty solid year. Like I only put on weight a little bit over, and probably like it started about October-ish into December, Christmas time. And that was mainly because rugby season started back up, and it was a lot of work and a lot of creative navigation with that process, with the teams and the restrictions and things like that. So, you know, things got stressful, and that just got pushed aside a little bit. Now I'm getting back into it. Okay, and that'll be another video later. Again, I wanted to improve my relationship building, and that's still an ongoing process I explained earlier. And I wanted to actively contact more pros in my industry, and again, ongoing process. And I wanted to get another BJJ stripe. Didn't get it yet. You know, it'll come. I'm not too worried about it. It's been a very interesting juggling act, getting back into martial arts, and really getting my head around that and doing so many other things on top of it. But still a goal in progress. And now things I did not accomplish at all. I wanted to consume and create content daily, and that went really, really well up to the start of rugby season. I was pretty much creating content on a daily basis, and it was really good. And then I got really busy in like September, October, and I took a bit of a dip. So I'm going to keep working on that. Consuming content, no problem. I read 10 pages every day of a book. that's just a habit I've gotten into. It's part of my morning routine, and it allows me to like get my head screwed on for the rest of the day. And I'll speak more about morning routines and things like that, rituals, in another video later. I wanted to complete 2 certifications. I really let that one slide. Straight up, I just did not put a focus on that, and that was a big problem, and I'm going to fix that this year. I'm going to get at least one of those done, but they're both very hard certifications, and they require a time commitment, and that's been interesting juggling things. I wanted to grow my social media platform. I have actively been growing my social media platform through video content, more writing, which took a downturn this summer, and shooting these videos, which again took a downturn this fall. And again, needed to get back on that train and figure out what I have to adjust to be more consistent with that. I wanted to practice writing daily, and I did do that in a certain way because I have started journaling daily again. Now I only write short little blurbs, but these journal entries allow me to take a look at the direction I'm going, my growth, and how I need to change certain things and adjust certain things. And since I started doing that, the creation of content took a dive because I put a lot of thought into that. So I did practice writing daily, but I didn't at the same time. So it's kind of a catch-22. But that's roughly it. Those are the 10 goals that I had laid out for 2021. As you can see, guys, nobody's perfect. I didn't plan on being perfect. I knew 10 goals would be very, very challenging to accomplish. And I knew it would be really difficult. And I took that challenge. And I knew full well that if I accomplished that challenge, holy crap, I really nailed that year. But if I didn't accomplish the challenge, I moved the needle on everything. It's not that I just did it and then didn't move the needle on anything. I just wrote these down and then just stopped doing them. I tried actively to move the needle on everything, even the certifications. Up till this summer, I was studying very hard for those certifications. And then I just got busy, and I just put my priorities and my focus on other things. So I have to learn, and again, this is what most people run into, is that everything is a focus until a new priority pops up. And what you have to do is you have to focus on that priority until it's completed. But it's very difficult when you have a business, when you have family commitments, when you have your own personal health that you make a priority, when you have these things that pop up on a daily basis. When you have open and shut, restrictions, close, blah, 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 all that stuff, priorities will shift. But it's what I'm trying to do is create the habits. That's going to be the key, is find the habits that allow me to continue the process. So I know that when rugby season starts up, I get super busy and preoccupied with rugby season. So what habits do I have to create to allow me to practice writing daily and create more content consistently? What habits do I need to create to get to jiu-jitsu more consistently to allow me to get the next stripe in my belt? It's all coming down to habits. And yes, there'll be days where not everything is perfect. But if you always try to create these habits around things you're already doing. Like I know I wake up in the morning, I have a morning ritual, and I do these things automatically. And to add something to it once it's a routine is fairly simple. But to start the routine is very difficult. So it comes down to creating the habits necessary to allow you to become consistent and move you forward in your goals. Guys, that's all I want to talk about today. So what I'll do is I have a couple more videos I wanted to shoot, but I wanted to give you guys a recap of how my 2021 went, just on my goal setting, nothing else, just the goal setting. So what I'm going to do now is I'll edit this video, I'll set it up for you, and then I will start setting up the goals for 2022 and rituals and things like that that will allow you to see the process as it unfolds. And again, this is not going to be something you just start, stop. It's not a light switch, okay? It's a dimmer switch. You got to turn it up, and sometimes it goes back, and you got to turn it up a little bit more, and you turn it back and up. At the end of the day, you look at not what happens in a month, but what happens in a year. I am much farther ahead in a year than I was this time last year, and that's all it is. It's allowing yourself to create the habits necessary and be consistent with it. Okay? Success is very simple. It's focus plus consistency plus patience and effort. If you continually put all those 4 things into one thing, you will be successful. It just depends on what you put those 4 things into. Other than that, guys, have a great day. I'll catch you later. Get strong on.